Developer Kai Thompson's latest Metroidvania game, Crypt Custodian, invites players on a whimsical and unique journey through the afterlife. You play as a mischievous cat named Pluto who finds himself navigating a world beyond the grave. Surprisingly, this indie adventure uncovers a beautifully crafted adventure filled with charming characters, clever puzzles, and a touch of the unexpected at every turn. As I said before, Crypt Custodian stars Pluto, who has just found himself spending an eternity in the heavenly temple known as the Palace. And if that's not enough, his mischievous ways has gotten him in trouble with the temple's gatekeeper, Kendra. The crime? Destroying various vases around the palace's entrance. And believe me, I tried everything to avoid it, but there's simply no way to progress without breaking those vases. Because of Pluto's actions, Kendra banishes him to the outskirts of the palace, where deceased animal spirits serve as janitors, cleaning up a mess outside. But Pluto has other plans, namely finding a way back into the palace with the help of a trusty broom. Thus begins the adventure in Crypt Custodian, as you explore the vast and mysterious afterlife, befriending other animal spirits along the way, and seeking a path back into the palace. The world of Crypt Custodian is vast, beautiful, and brimming with personality. I quickly fell in love with the unique environments, from the sky abyss of Sculpture's Peak to the galaxy-themed puzzles in the neon crests. Each area is distinct, and the dungeons you'll navigate to help Pluto's newfound friends are a real treat. On that note, while the dungeons are relatively short, they are packed with interesting mechanics and puzzles. And while I appreciated most of the challenges during the dungeons, I discovered even more to explore. Hidden collectibles and secret areas blocked off until you gain certain upgrades, which end up offering plenty of reasons to revisit the dungeons, adding a layer of replayability that did keep me engaged. Still, Pluto's journey through the afterlife isn't without its dangers. He'll have to face off against a variety of evil spirits with nothing but his trusty broom. Using the X button, players can sweep at various enemies ranging from jumping spiders to birds that attack the vases, and even archers who wield fire arrows. Combat is fluid and responsive, making it satisfying to clear out enemies as you explore. One of the most enjoyable aspects of combat is the ability to perform a ground pound attack by jumping with the A button and then attacking with the X button. Dashing is also an option, and it's crucial, allowing you to dodge attacks and even solve certain platforming puzzles. As you progress, Pluto can find upgrades to enhance his broom and unlock special attacks with a vase gauge in the corner of the screen. Once charged, these special attacks can quickly turn the tide of a battle. Whether dropping bombs or platforming in a spinning attack that hits enemies in multiple directions, these abilities add a satisfying depth to the combat. One of the first upgrades allow you to strike enemies more effectively up close, and other upgrades can boost your power depending on the remaining health. However, you can only equip these upgrades or special attacks at save shrines scattered throughout the game. These shrines also serve as save points and teleport hubs, making these essential for managing your progress. Some areas of the game challenge you to survive waves of enemies where the sudden influx can quickly chip away at your health. Having the ability to save frequently and heal at these shrines is inevitable, especially before tackling these tougher encounters. The world outside of the palace is very expansive, and it's easy to get lost in. Fortunately, the game provides 50 customizable markers that you can place on your map to help you navigate. You can also just adjust the difficulty settings at any time, including increasing your health or enabling a mini-map to explore easier. The mini-map was especially useful for me, as I often found myself wandering down new paths out of curiosity, and while getting lost isn't necessarily a bad thing, it highlights just how large the rich world is in this game, and it's nice to have the option to navigate it easier. Befriending the spirits outside of the palace is a major goal, as they can help Pluto break back in. Characters like Mira and Grizz, or the frog named Pebble. They're all endearing and relatable, each adding their own unique flavor to the narrative. As you explore dungeons, you'll find these photos, which have 3 per dungeon, and they reveal the backstory of the spirits you're trying to befriend and how they met their tragic end. These photos are just one of the many collectibles, alongside trapped kitten spirits that you can rescue, and keys to unlock gates, and CDs containing the game's atmospheric music. The music, by the way, is a major highlight. The gentle, soothing tracks were so beautiful that I often found myself stopping to listen and take in the game's stunning landscapes. Like the upgrades and special attacks, CDs must be equipped in specific locations, such as the Sinner's Inn, which is a hub run by Marla and 2 mice named Bouncer and Big Lisa. The Sinner's Inn is more than just a place to equip CDs though. Over time, Marlowe will offer you upgrades that you won't get anywhere else in exchange for coal, which is the in-game currency, while Big Lisa's sells upgrade points to expand Pluto's capabilities at save shrines. The inn is also a great place to get hints and learn where to go next to locate missing collectibles. As you progress, the inn becomes a gathering place for various characters that you met along the way, providing some of the game's funniest dialogue moments. It quickly became my favorite area to visit, thanks to the quirky inhabitants and helpful services. Throughout the adventure, you'll encounter challenge chests and cursed statues that offer additional trials. These challenges might task you with defeating a certain number of enemies without taking damage or surviving while dealing with the negative effect, like exploding enemies or incoming spikes. Completing these challenges rewards you with upgrade points, making them worth attempting if you're looking for a tougher test or just want to power up Pluto further. After defeating the first boss, you'll also unlock a boss rush mode, allowing you to rematch previous bosses for more rewards. An issue I faced was an occasional freeze while loading to new areas, or when too many enemies appeared on screen. While the game never crashed on me, the freezing did have me worried that I might lose progress. Hopefully this issue will be addressed in a future patch, but it's something to be aware of if you plan to play at launch. Crypt Custodian's Afterlife setting, while potentially dark, is handled with a light touch, creating a soothing and sometimes touching narrative. The themes of forging new friendships in unexpected places, combined with fun Metroidvania-style exploration and puzzle solving, reminded me of a classic Zelda game. Crypt Custodian is just a charming, well-crafted adventure that offers a delightful mix of exploration, combat, and story. Whether you're a Metroidvania fan or just looking for a unique, heartfelt experience, this game is probably worth your time. Noisy Pixel is giving Crypt Custodian an 8.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by our supporters on Patreon. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers providing independent gaming coverage through news, reviews, previews, and more. Check out our Patreon to help support our continued growth and subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.